into form. It does not know itself as consciousness. It only knows itself as form. And that is the compulsion to reincarnate, which most humans who are not awakened, or at least awakening, still have. And you can extrapolate from there that when you have this compulsion throughout your lifetime, the compulsion to reincarnate will continue after this body dissolves. But if you have gone beyond the compulsion to reincarnate in this lifetime, which means identify with every thought and every emotion that comes up, when you have recognized the essence of who you are beyond form, that realization does not leave you. When you die, there is a freedom that comes, but the freedom you have already found in this lifetime, because you have died to this identification with form.
Every thought will make a 念头 The law of attraction 让每个人 Of course 你不能让别人
是不是一直看到
But what I never fallacy is the belief that whatever you manifest is going to make you happy. It's to seek the fullness of life through what you manifest. So to go about wanting to manifest material abundance in your life is perhaps not the right way to go about it, because you're concentrating on the outermost layer of abundance.
What's a day like in the life of Eckhart? It sounds like a bad reality TV show, but
It's not terribly interesting. It's very ordinary, unless when I'm traveling it gets a bit more interesting, because there's a plane to catch and there's a hotel and so on. But when I'm not traveling, it's extremely ordinary. I love being, so there's always set aside time for just being still or walking in nature. And I'm notorious for not meeting deadlines. And everybody knows when they say there's this needs to be done, this thing needs to be done by so and so. Well, we'll see. And I love night times, so I sometimes don't go to bed until 1:30 or 2 and sleep about 5 hours. And I like little things, going to a cafe, have a coffee somewhere. Nature, as I said, love walking in nature. Reading occasionally, doing whatever needs to be done. People call, there's always things that need to be done. I do them quietly. Some things don't get done at all, and then they disappear.
easier for you, right? Are you still able to go out in public though, and
What?
still able to go out in public?
Well, that is interesting. I go out, usually with a baseball cap, which I never really liked, but I've been wearing them for years now. And because I love privacy, I love to be invisible. I love to be in a room and being able to just observe what goes on in the room without anybody being aware that I'm there. That's more difficult now. So often people come up, even with a baseball cap, they come up and usually it's lovely. They say that it's been so wonderful, my life has changed. It happens almost every day. And that's wonderful. I prefer not to be recognized, but the moment it happens, I'm happy and I respond and there's a loving interaction. But my preference is not to be seen. I'm an introvert by nature, so even to go out and give talks was a very strange thing for me. I knew that this is what the universe wanted me to do, or the universe acting through me. So it's things, one surrenders into things and then they're fine. It's not my nature to go out and sit on stage and talk. So every situation brings its own challenges. The loss of privacy and so on could be seen as a challenge and requires then surrender to see in this world there are polarities. You gain something here, you lose something there. In the world of polarities on the surface level, you experience polarities. The gain here has to be paid for something. So the fact that the teaching has gone out to so many people, that's wonderful. Of course, then, yes, privacy is lost. Then you need to accept that. Before I had privacy, but very few people were reached by the teaching. Well, I did workshops in the 80s and early 90s. There was one evening talk in England that had been scheduled. Nobody turned up. So I was alone, I just sat there. But I had my privacy. And then I had a workshop once scheduled. Usually I had about 7, 10, 12, 15 people for little workshops. Or one workshop had been, somebody had organized a workshop for me and I arrived for a weekend, Saturday and Sunday. One person turned up, waiting at the door, and said, okay, let's do it. So not that many people were reached, but I had wonderful privacy. So that's how it is. It's simple. I don't live in an ashram where some spiritual teachers live in ashrams where they're surrounded by people who go. And that can be, of course, comforting for a while to the ego, if you still have an ego, hopefully not, the spiritual teacher. But it's not good. I prefer to just be in normal everyday life and go to the supermarket, and so it's not interesting, unfortunately, and not even glamorous, except occasionally when I visit Oprah, then suddenly, driving into the gates open to the big mansion, you drive in, oh. But otherwise not that much glamour.
Are you missing a piece of puzzle that's holding you back from starting?
enemy has slain Lord. The way of the arrow. Swift, silent. Slain. Double kill. Triple kill. Our turret has been destroyed. Where do you think you're going? The way of the bow. Flexible, reserved, and understated. Our turret has been destroyed. The forest might burn, the moon may be dark, but our hope outlives everything. You can't run from my arrow. An enemy has been Your team destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Enemy triple kill. Where do you think you're going? Wise choice.
啊，是这样子用的，主线是这样子用。
Never back down. Or prepare for destruction. May the moon shine upon us. The way of the arrow. Swift, silent, and precise. I can handle that. Is my answer. Mega kill! You can't run from my arrow. The enemy has slain Lord. Elves won't give in, no matter how much more suffering we'll go through. The way of the hunter. Moderate, respectful, and sincere. The forest might burn, the moon may be dark, but our hope outlives everything. Never back down or prepare for destruction. An enemy has been slain. May the moon forever shine upon us. Unstoppable! An enemy has been slain. turret has been destroyed.
May the moon forever shine a dazzling, no matter how much more suffering we'll go through.
An ally has been slain. Watch your back.
My arrow is my answer.
An enemy has been slain.
Where do you think you're going? You can't run from my arrow. May the moon forever shine.
Monster kill. An enemy has been slain.
The way of the hunter, moderate, respectful, and sincere. The way of the
It's beyond. It's beyond.
The way of the bow, flexible, reserved, and understated. May the
Killing spree. Slain. Attack the Lord.
wise choice.
Ally has slain Lord.
I can handle that. The forest might burn, the moon may be dark, but our hope
Ally has been slain.
รู้แล้ว
เดี๋ยวตามที่ได้เช็คคัดมาแล้ว
คันมาแล้ว
โอเคเนี่ย
Your team destroyed a turret.
watch your back. best choice.